Gundam fight! Ready? Go! Hello, good morning. It is time to start a new model kit on PlaMorning. I forgot to do a poll on Twitter. It was like yesterday evening. I was like, "Oh right, I didn't put up a poll." Hello, God's Chosen Weeb. So I usually, for these streams, I put up a poll to decide which kit I will build next, because I have a big backlog, as everyone who is into Gunpla does. And I forgot. And I was like, well, I could put it up for like a couple hours, or I could just say fuck it and say we're doing the Shining Gundam. So I said fuck it, we're doing the Shining Gundam. And we're gonna build the Shining Gundam. This is the main Gundam from G Gundam, which I actually watched for the first time really recently. And they released this real grade of it basically in the middle of me watching it for the first time. So I think it was a sign. I will talk about it while I start unwrapping these runners. But G Gundam is really fun because it's very different than a lot of other Gundam stuff. Most Gundam shows are... There's kind of like two classifications people use for mecha stuff. And they don't necessarily mean exactly what they sound like, but they're... Anyways. They're real robot and super robot. And typically, Gundam falls more into the real robot category. Which is not to say that it's like, oh, all of these Gundams could easily exist. The way I think about it is that if the show is treating the mechs like they are military vehicles, like if they're being treated like vehicles or like weapons, then it's real robot. And if they are being treated like superpowers, then it's super robot. Is usually the way I see the difference. So, most Gundam is very firmly in the real robot camp from that definition. But G Gundam... oh my god, these are so blue. G Gundam is kind of unique in that it is very much a super robot show. And it has, because of that, a very different mood than a lot of other Gundam stuff. Ooh! Wow. These gold parts are so shiny, it almost makes me feel like I don't need to paint them. I'm still gonna paint them, because I think they'll look even better that way. But... There we go. There's all our plastic. And our instructions. I was also debating, so this guy has actual gold pieces that are supposed to be gold. And then it also has some pieces that are yellow. And usually what I do is when there is yellow pieces, I paint them gold. And I was thinking, should I still do that? Because there's also pieces that are supposed to be gold. Will that mess things up? And I thought about it, and I thought about it for a bit, and then I decided, actually, I think it will still look better if I paint the yellow gold. So we're still gonna be doing that. I just love painting things gold, okay? I can't help it. I literally can't help it. Ooh, look at this. You can tell that this is a modern kit because it has all this stuff in English. Wow. Oh, this even has the core lander in it. That's cool. These instructions start with the legs, though. That's kind of boring. We're gonna build the head first. So that's what I usually do. These are like in the opposite order I usually build stuff. Okay, and there's lots of stuff on the head that I'm gonna have to paint, so maybe it's silly to start with it, but we're gonna do it anyways, because then we can see his handsome head. But yeah, G Gundam, very silly, very fun. There is so much absurd stuff that happens in that show. To give an example, there is a character named Master Asia, who is a martial arts master. And he has a horse that he really likes that he rides on. And later, he shows up and he's in his giant mech, right? His Gundam. And he's riding on a giant robotic horse. And you think, okay, well, that's already pretty silly. But it is then revealed that the robotic horse is not simply a robot, but is, in fact, another mecha that is piloted by his beloved horse. It's so peak. It's so silly. Also, G Gundam, I think the only Gundam show I've seen where characters are regularly able to defeat other giant mechs on foot by using martial arts skills. Master Asia with a piece of cloth is a match for any low-tier mecha. Okay, I think these are all the bits we will need for the head. That will need to be gold. Yeah, because this stuff is for the chest, I'm pretty sure. Those. Okay. So we will clean these up and paint them, and then get the rest of the stuff for the head ready. Boop. Man, I haven't built an RG in quite a while. We will see how this goes. I feel like... So, RGs, or real grades, the idea behind them is that they are the size of high grades, but they have the level of detail of the larger master grades. Ah! Fuck! And I'm already doing what I was scared of, which is dropping the tiny pieces on the floor. So, the reason why I feel like real grades are more difficult to build is because they have so much detail, but they're so small that they end up quite fiddly. There's a lot of really tiny little bits. And because of that, they can end up a little fragile. Although, I've heard that they've gotten better with that. I know some of the real grades I've built in the past were like early ones, and I think those ones had more of a reputation for being really fragile. But people have been saying that they've gotten better at that, so... This kit is pretty new, so I'll see if it has improved in that regard. I hope so, because I feel like there's a lot of fun poses in G Gundam, so... It's fun to pose this kit. As long as it doesn't fall apart when I do it. One of the things that I really love about this kit is you may have seen in my thumbnail the shot of the Gundam drawing its sword out and the words G Gundam are on the blade. I think that only actually happens... Oh, it happens in the OP, I guess. And it happens like once in the show. But they include in this kit a sticker that you can put on the blade of the beam saber. So that it also says G Gundam, and I really love that. Oh, hello, parentheses. Hello, baby. You want to come up here? Come on. Cat is here. Come here, baby. Come on. You want to come up here? No, do you just want to meow? You just want to meow? Oh man, so I played the rest of the Trails demo off screen. It's so good. Also, I'm amazed how much content they give you for that demo. I felt like there was several points where I'm like, surely they're gonna cut it off here and say, buy the full game, and it just kind of kept going. Like, you get several good chunks of, like, side quests and main quests and stuff. I do like it when JRPGs do that, because the full game is so long that they're like, yeah, we'll just give you, like, 8 hours of game. That's the demo. That's enough to give you a little taste. I know Metaphor did that, too. Oh, the cat is here. Man, that game feels so good to play, though. I'm very impressed. I think it's also the, like, newest Trails game I've played is Cold Steel 2. So I know that this is supposed to be kind of closer to how the games play in, like, the Calvard games and stuff that are coming out now, but I haven't played those yet. So this feels like such a huge jump forward in terms of mechanics. Although it's also making it harder for me to go back and finally finish Azure. Because, man, I love that game. I love the story and the characters. The combat in Azure, kinda tiring. When you enter a fight with, like, your 100th enemy that's immune to physical damage and you have to use arts on it, and you're just like, well, let me cast. Oh, it interrupts my casts? Okay. Although it is funny, I felt like every fight in Zero was basically just, can this enemy be blinded? Then Randy just throws a stun grenade at them, and it's a cakewalk every single time. So at least they nerfed that. Okay, let's get this stuff painted gold. Hi, parentheses. You're very pushy today. Say the line, shining finger, da 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 da. Oh, Mech Assault 1 and 2? I remember playing Mech Assault 1 and 2 back in the day. On the Xbox. Those were good-ass games. I think it was it Mech Assault 3 that had, like, the little exosuit where you could hijack other mechs? I think so. But 1 and 2 were just, like, you were getting in them, you were shooting the missiles, you were shooting the lasers. Also, hello, Mode, or Mode. Welcome to the stream, whichever mode you use. I am painting things gold. Because whenever I see stuff that is yellow on Gunpla, I'm like, what if it was gold? And most of the time, when I answer that question for myself, the result is that it's cool. So... It's a Gundam. It is a Gundam. They don't say... I don't think they really say that in... Do they say that? In G? A little bit. The thing is, in G, like, fucking everything is a Gundam. Which kind of devalues the it's a Gundam. Hello, Bun. I don't know if I said hi to you already, but hello. I was thinking about Gundams. Maybe we're a Gundam? Maybe everyone, in their own way, is Gundam. Are we building a cute girl? I'm sorry, unfortunately, we are building... Wait, is the Shining Gundam... I feel like the Shining Gundam is a hot man, unfortunately, and not a cute girl. We are building the Shining Gundam. What do you think? Is this a cute girl, or is this a hot man? I think it's a hot man. That's what I think. The Shining Gundam. If I'm a Gundam, I'm lame as fuck. Listen, not all Gundams are super cool. Some Gundams are lame. Actually, Bun, G Gundam has a Gundam you'd probably like a lot. There's a Gundam called the No.A Gundam, and it's basically just what if Sailor Moon was a Gundam. It has, like, a skirt and hair and stuff. It's very cute. No. This one's the hot man, but there's a different Gundam that's Sailor Moon, and it's very Sailor Moon. And it can go berserk, which is cool. Hold on. As soon as I'm done painting this thing gold, I will show y'all a picture of the No.A Gundam. So you have to see it to believe it. That is gold now. Whoop. And oops. No, just open the image. There we go. Me. I always forget. Is this Firefox? This is Firefox. See? That's the No.A Gundam. Isn't she pretty? She's so Sailor Mooning. You need to build her next. I already have too much backlog. My, like, mountain of boxes is getting larger. It's gonna fall and crush me if I don't stop buying more Gundams. I think it's a really cool idea that they made, like, this really cute magical girl looking Gundam, and then they were also like, okay, so the Gundam that has the system where you go berserk and tear people apart is this one as well. And the pilot of the No.A Gundam is really cute too. She's like a martial arts girly. I feel like G Gundam, just because it has so many Gundams in it, it has some really banger designs, and then it has some, like, really bad ones as well. Do you want to see her? She's really cute. Her name's Allenby. Where's a good picture of Allenby? Oh, this is a good one. Oh, she's small. Hold on. Enhance. That's Allenby. And she pilots the No.A Gundam. She's Swedish? Question mark? I think. That's literally you. Oh my god, it kind of is. Wait, I can't put my hand up like that. Separated at birth? But she's cute. I like Allenby. Allenby is fun too, because honestly, a lot of the characters in G go the route of, like, they have an episode where they fight the main character, and then they become, like, ride or die for him afterwards. And Allenby's, like, the epitome of that. There's a scene where some, like, FBI-type dudes are chasing Domon, and he's like, Allenby, go beat those guys up. And without a moment of hesitation, she just runs up and, like, kicks one of them in the head. It's awesome. Can't believe you're piloting a cute Gundam without telling us. Honestly, I'd be happy to be Allenby. She's cool as hell. I think my favorite from G though was the Russian Gundam pilot. His name's Argo Gulsky, and he's just huge. Also, there's a Canadian Gundam in G Gundam. There's a Canadian in it, and he kind of sucks, which is lame, but at least Canada representation. What's the lamest Gundam? There's some pretty bad ones. I feel like the Nether Gundam is so lame that I think it's cool, which is Holland's Gundam, and it's just a big windmill. So the plot of G is that all of the nations were like, okay, war is too destructive, so instead of having a big war, we're gonna have a big tournament where we'll have, like, a single representative of our nation with a Gundam, and then whoever wins the big Gundam tournament gets to be, like, the boss of the world for the next 4 years until we have another battle. And so there's a lot of Gundams that are themed on countries, including Holland's Nether Gundam, which is just a big windmill. And Canada's Lumberjack Gundam, which is just a big guy with 2 axes. That's just racist. Yeah. I didn't even get to the Mexico Gundam being called the Tequila Gundam and having a sombrero. Like, we didn't even touch the surface. Lumberjacks are supposed to be hot, so the Gundam's probably hot. It's not that hot, unfortunately. It could be worse, but it could be a lot better. Also, the Canadian pilot's name is Andrew Graham, which I guess is the most Canadian name they could think of. And his whole character story is he's like, I want to get revenge on the Russian pilot because he killed my wife. And then it turns out that actually he didn't kill his wife and he was trying to rescue his wife from an accident, but she died anyways. And he's like, oh, I still want revenge on you for some reason because Lamau. And also I get my ass handed to me every time we try to fight because you're way cooler than me. It's so sad that the Canadian is so lame. The American guy gets to be part of, like, the main team and be friends with Domon, the main character. And the Canadian guy is just like, grr, I want revenge. And then he gets beaten up. It's so sad. But it's more than what we usually get, which is nothing, so... Okay, everything is gold now. Here, I'll find a picture of the Lumberjack Gundam. You know what? It's not that bad. It's kind of cool. It has spikes. I love that I looked up Andrew Graham and there's just a bunch of, like, random white men smiling awkwardly. No, from G Gundam. Oh my god, this picture of him is so funny. This is the Lumberjack Gundam. It's red and white, and it has axes. Just like Canada. Also, it kind of looks like it has machine guns in its feet, which is cool. It never uses them. But that's kind of neat. Yeah, it's really buff. It is very strong. It's still pretty cool. Like, it could be worse. There's a lot of other Gundams in this show that are way lamer than this. And this is... Oops. I want the image of him. This is Andrew Graham. The pilot of the Lumberjack Gundam. He has a toque, like all Canadians do. And he has a beard, like all Canadians do. Also, everyone in G Gundam wears these, like, latex suits to pilot their Gundams with. And yes, there is a detailed scene of the main character putting on his latex suit and you see his fat ass. I'm wearing a toque right now. They got us! They got us! They know! I do feel like this is one of those shows where they probably had a budget to send, like, a couple people to visit some of these countries. The funniest thing in the episode with the Canada guy is that they have a fight at Niagara Falls, right? Famous Canadian place. And then he's like, he takes off and he's like, meet me at the Rocky Mountains. And me and my friend were laughing watching it because we're like, that is not like nearby. Like, oh, come meet me at the Rockies just over there. Bro, it's like really far. I guess the idea is that the Gundams can fly really fast, but lumberjack from a cheesy rom-com film and a Gundam anime. Yeah, well, his wife died, and so now he's angry. And he's like, I have to defeat Algo Gelski. He ruined my life and he killed my wife. Okay, where is the next pieces we need for the face here? Here. And then he gets his ass kicked by Algo, because Algo's really cool and stronger. So we need 20 and 11 from here. Where are those? Ah, here they are. Oh my god, these pieces are so small. They make me so nervous. I miss my wife, Tails. That's basically... that's him. And A111, this piece. Fight me at the nearest Tim's. That's what he should have said. He's like, hey, meet me in the Timmy's parking lot. We'll settle it. If they'd really done their research, that's what would have happened. I feel like they might not have gone to Canada for their research, because he's only in, like, 2 episodes. I think the other stuff for the face is from... F12 and 11 and 14. Ah! Oh god. I'm dropping pieces already. This is the curse of RGs. These pieces are so small. Ooh, ah. Okay, I need to figure out where this went. Got it. Why are they tiny? It's because this is a 1/144 scale model, but it is a detailed one. And so they're like, we need many tiny pieces to give you the detail you crave in this tiny, small format. Wait. Clean these up. A little guy, yeah, a little man. This is also actually, this is the Gundam that the main character uses, but he gets a new one, like, halfway through the show. So this is his first one. And I think they're both cool, honestly. I do kind of want to build the God Gundam as well, which is what his second one is called. His main finishing move is called Shining Finger. and his hand turns green, and he grabs you, and then you blow up. Jesus? There wasn't a Jesus Gundam. There was a God Gundam, and the main bad guy, like the antagonist of the show, was the Devil Gundam. So it was God versus the devil, but Jesus wasn't there. Yeah, he gives you the green touch. It's like in Street Fighter. Zangief has the green hand. Which honestly might be a G Gundam reference. In Guilty Gear, Pachumpkin has a move where he grabs you, and then a heart appears on his hand, and you blow up, and that is directly a G Gundam reference, as I have found out through watching this show. Because the main character is part of this group called the Shuffle Alliance, where each member is like a playing card, is like what they're designated by, and the main character, Domon, is the King of Hearts. And so he has this crest that appears on his hand with a heart, because he's the King of Hearts. I'm trying to remember what even the other people were. I think the American guy was the Queen of Spades, which is kind of funny. The Russian guy was the Joker. The Black Joker. I don't remember what the French and the Chinese guy were. I feel like they didn't talk about it as much. I want to say Sai Saichin, who is from China, was diamonds, and George, who is French, was clubs, but I don't remember like what cards they were. Hold on, this is gonna bug me. I need to check. Okay, yeah, so Sai Saichi was the ace of clubs, and George the Sand was Jack in Diamond. And every once in a while, they're like, I can tell that Domon's in trouble because I can feel it in my hand because I'm part of the Shuffle Alliance. I feel like it was a plan to sell temporary tattoos, and I think it worked because I would have absolutely bought temporary tattoos that made me look like I was part of the Shuffle Alliance. It is cute. And they have little things that show up on their hands with like the card art on it, and they're like, hurrah, it's me. the Ace of Spades. And I like that it's called the Shuffle Alliance, because, like, you shuffle up the cards, you know? It's cute. They didn't make any other card puns that I can think of, which was missed opportunity, honestly. Okay, are these dry enough to put together? Maybe? I think so. I think so. Oh, actually, I still need another piece, Lamau. Where is G? G for Gundam. Yeah, no, the furthest they got with the card puns was, like, Shuffle Alliance. They were never like, oh, I'm gonna draw another ally. Looks like we've got a full house. I'm out of card puns already. Maybe that's why they didn't use them that many. And also, like, they're all, like, rivals, so... Oh my god. Look how much detail is... Oh, it's gonna be hard to see. There's so much detail molded into the inside of this piece, and it's never gonna be seen, ever. Oh, it's a royal flush. Okay, so this is up top here, question mark. Oh my god, these pieces are so small. Supposed to, like, click into here, or... Hold on. It is. One bite and that piece is all gone. I think this is supposed to click all the way in, but it feels like it's too big. Maybe I need to sand it a bit more. Unless it's supposed to... No, that doesn't make any sense. I'll try sanding it a bit more. There we go. Maybe? Question mark? Okay, I think that's good. We'll see if other stuff fits in along with it. These are together like this. And this. Okay, yeah, I see. And these. Here. Like that. All 3 Fatal Frames? Man, I never got into Fatal Frame, but I've heard those games are really good. They seem fun. Where did I put F? Oh, it's literally on my lap. Yeah, and all the girlies have good fashion sense. They were leaving home and they're like, I'm gonna go get haunted by ghosts. And they were like, not like that, you are not, young lady. And better? Yeah, slay. Yeah, October a good time for spooky games. The stuff they've been showing off of the new Resident Evil looks cool. It looks like... It's been interesting, I feel like recently there's been like a back and forth between like, oh, do we do Resident Evil in first person or do we do it in third person? Like it's the 2 different styles of games. And it looks like in the new one, they're like, you can literally just play it in third or first person. Okay, so this... It's up here. Wait, am I missing a piece? Feels like something is missing. Oh, I guess it goes in after. I think I need to touch up. Because I was manhandling that gold piece so much, a little bit of the paint came off. Let's see if we can touch it up without messing up other stuff. There. And now, what do I need? 16 and 17? Oh my god, these pieces are so tiny. I think the face is extra complicated on this because the Shining Gundam has this thing it does where its face opens up when it transforms. And so it's not just that they want all this detail in the face, they also need all the pieces to move. I lost it. No. The ephemeral nature of recommended things. Lost to the tides of the algorithm. Man, it's like turning September tomorrow and everything, and I feel like it's like just suddenly becoming fall here. Like it was summer a week ago, and now it's like 10 degrees lower and it's raining. Like a week ago, it was sunny and it was like, you know, like high 20s. And now it's like rain and like 17. Fall is here. I am actually kind of ready. Every walnut they put down in Plants vs. Zombies, they bust the nut. I feel like I am ready for it to be colder, but also I'm scared of the days getting shorter again. Because recently, I was coming home after doing after I was finishing my kickboxing course, and it was dark, and I was like, why is it dark? The sun is, it's still supposed to be bright, but it was not. Hello, Katse! The leaves in my city are already all yellow. Oh! I do like the fall, though. I just don't like it when it starts getting dark all the time. Honestly, if if we didn't have such drastic changes in the amount of daylight we get in winter and fall, I would like them way more. Because I don't mind it being cold. I actually like it being cold. I just don't like that I'm going to work and it's dark, and then I'm coming home and it's dark. And there's no daylight. But I like it when it's cold because I like bundling up and I like drinking warm drinks and I like having lots of blankets. So cold, yay. Darkness, no. Okay, wait, how do these pieces even go in here? Huh? Like in A? Like this? Oh, I see. Oh my god, that's true. I can always look in the mirror because I am the light. I don't mind cold either. I just want to be... yeah, I guess if you like doing like outdoor hobbies, then the rain and the wind aren't very fun either. Yeah, it also rains a lot here in the winter. It's funny, it's very extreme. Like, in the summer, it doesn't rain at all, basically, here. Which is why our province, like, catches fire every year. Because for, like, 2 or 3 months, it just doesn't rain. And then, in the winter, it just rains, like, every day. The thing is, though, is I feel like it doesn't rain that hard here. Like, when I visited some other countries, it'll rain, like, hard, you know? Like, it'll really, damn, it's coming down. But here, it doesn't, it just kind of, like, you know, it falls down. It was definitely more of an issue for me. I used to, when I was in university, I drove a scooter, like a motorized scooter. Not like a Razor scooter, like a little motorbike, but you sit and your feet go in it. But that was my daily driver, and I'd commute to university on that. And when it was really rainy, oh boy, I had this whole thing where I had like waterproof pants and a waterproof rain jacket, and I'd have to like all suit up so I was all waterproof. Because the thing is when it's raining, but you're also going like 60 kilometers an hour, you get rained on way more because you're going through it, you know? Okay, it's time for all these little gold bits that we painted. Slush? Yeah, we call it slush too. We don't really have that much snow here, though. It's very temperate here. But slush is really gross. I need to warm this up a bit more. Actually, probably those parts aren't visible, so it's fine. So these are gonna go. The slightly larger ones are up top. Can eat it? You can. Usually once it's slush, it's like dirty. Because it mixes up with all the like dirt from the ground, so you probably shouldn't eat that. Like fresh snow, yum yum yum, I will eat that, but like slush, It gets all like full of dirt and mixed with, yeah, like stuff from the street. It's not yummy. Okay, there's those. And then it's just the big piece and the back of his head. Actually, I need to paint this a little bit more gold because you can actually see the parts that I didn't paint. Yeah, like yellow snow. It's like lemon. How do I paint this? I guess I just clip the other part of it. I thought this hinge part at the back wouldn't be painted, so that's where I clipped on to hold it while it dried, but unfortunately you can see it still, so touch these up. Dry a little bit. I'll also need G22. Oh man, speaking of snow in various colors, in the wise words of former President Barack Obama, I'll be right back. Let me be clear. Oops. That's my playlist. Where's Obama? Here's Obama. I always think about this one Twitter post that's like Obama in the dramatical murder RP group. Let me be clear. So stupid. Okay, well, these are all the bits for the head. Those still need to dry a bit, but I guess we can start the body. There's some stuff that needs to be painted for the body too, I think. Not that much though, just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's just those two. Because this stuff is all in the legs or the shoulders, I think. I did. I survived the toilet. I didn't fall in. I didn't get flushed or fall in. I'm a responsible toilet user. I always make sure to do proper toilet safety when I'm in there. Even though it's scary, I'm really brave, and I can go to the toilet myself. That's like the toilets they have in space. I did wash my hands. Hey! My hands are not stinky. They are clean and they smell delightful. Actually, what do they smell like? Yeah, they smell good, actually. They smell good because I just washed them. Normally, they don't smell like much. But right now, they smell like soap. Because in 2020, when we had the pandemic, hand washing was invented for the first time in human history. And we figured out that it really felt like that. For some people, they were like, oh my god, I'm like washing my hands now. And it's like, did you not do that before the pandemic? Did you just never wash your hands? Also, I didn't poop, I just peed. I'm sorry, I lied. I drank a coffee, but I was not shitting. I just went pee-pee. In honor of the late Rosamy Lovelock, I did piss. I didn't pee, I did piss. As that pink girl once said, girls who pee versus girls who piss. I don't have pee on my hands. How would it even get on those? How would it even get on my hands? My hands are not involved in the piss procedure whatsoever. What are we even talking about? I do give a little shake, but I sit down when I pee. So I just have to jiggle my body a little bit. I don't need to use my hands. Yeah, I just do the little toilet jiggle. You sit down? Yeah. I don't see the point in not sitting down when you pee. If you have a toilet that's clean and you can sit on it, why would you not sit? Like, at a public toilet, I get it, because those are nasty. But in your home? In the comfort of your own home with your own toilet? Sit down on that bad boy. That's the privilege you have by having a clean toilet, is that you can sit down and it's easy. Yeah, you get me, you get me. What parts of these are not going to be visible that I can clip onto? Maybe that? Peeing is annoying. I just drive by that thing. I feel like it takes me like maybe 5 more seconds to sit down and sit up instead of doing the stand up. And it's worth it because it's comfy. And I don't even have to think about, you know, aiming or doing anything. I just sit down and then the pee comes out. It's so easy. And sitting on stuff is comfortable. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Wasn't that like a famous Japanese artist that drew that when you pee through the seat? That also has happened to me before. Wasn't that like a well-known music producer that drew that? I think that's happened to me like twice in my entire life, though. So it's an acceptable risk. Yeah, sometimes you're just too caught up in the moment. You don't realize. Hold on, I feel like people are not familiar with what we're talking about. Right, it was Utsup that made this. To draw the same drawing? Well, this was the drawing. I like... This was the drawing. But this is like a rare case. Normally you don't have to worry about this. There's like certain things that have to align for this to happen. It is unlikely for that to occur, because gravity usually points everything in the right direction for you. But I was thinking, when we were talking about, like, seatbelts for going to the bathroom, that's like, in space, the astronauts have to do all this stuff when you go pee. Because it's really bad in space if any misses, because then it's gonna float around, you know? You gotta, like, suction it in there. Man, I'm sorry that we've been talking about pee for like 10 minutes, but sometimes, like, everybody does it, okay? Except for idols. They don't pee, apparently. They just water the flowers. Man, I think the thing I most want to do in zero gravity is, you know, you see videos of astronauts like drinking water and they just have the little globs of water like floating around and then they go and eat them. I think that would be so fun. I really want to do that. I want to experience zero gravity so that I can eat water like it's a tasty little snack in little droplets floating in the air and go hum, hum, hum. Yeah, I think for the most part, it's all pre-prepared food on Earth, because a lot of the physics of, like, cooking stuff is more difficult. I guess unless you count, like, unflash freezing food cooking. But they have, like, pre-prepared stuff. They have done some experiments with, like, growing plants in orbit and things like that. So they're working on it. So I think this stuff should be dry for the face now. But yeah, I don't remember the exact physics of it, but I think, like, boiling water is weird in space. For reasons. Space Chef. That would be a fun title. I think having any job in space where you just get to add space to the start is cool. I'm rewatching one of my favorite sci-fi anime right now, which is Planetes. And the characters in it are basically like space garbage men. Oh, barbecuing on the moon would be so cool. Have a moon barbecue. You, like, everyone gets into one of the little craters, and you fry up some space steak. Is this supposed to go together? What? Oh, just putting it on the wrong way. Well, now. Sometimes, if you're trying to put two pieces of plastic together and they feel like they could never fit, maybe check to see if you're actually doing it the right way, because there's a good chance you're just not doing it right. Wait, how does this go in here? There we go. And there's our head. Wow. And then when it goes into its super mode, open up. It's like that. Yippee! Tiny brain. Honestly, yeah, Domon, Kashu, not the smartest. There's our little head. Let's see, what time is it? Do I have time to do the body? I can start on it. I might not finish it. There's a lot of little bits in this bad boy. It's giving cute ears. The Shining Gundam is a little bit cute. D8 and D9. Where are these? Here. Man, I'm sad though. I finished the Trails remake demo yesterday, and now I have to wait for the full game to come out. They should just give me the full game now, because I'm such a good Falcom spokesperson. At Falcom, I know you're watching right now. You should just let me play the full game now, because you like me. It's okay, don't try to deny it. I know you do. Also, it's crazy. I've been seeing all these other indie devs have been like moving their release dates because Silksong is coming out. The thing is I still haven't played Hollow Knight. So, like, I feel like I have to get around to that before I touch Silksong. Give me the game early, because I'm a good boy. Also, I was laughing really hard that that small child that was, like, shipping the main character and her brother when we talked to her. I talked to her again later, and she was talking about, like, the appeal of my dad, and she was like, yeah, you know, he has that, like, kind of, like, delinquent, like, bad boy stuff he does, but then he presents himself as, like, a dandy gentleman, and that's, like, you know, oh my god, the gap. Yeah, I played, like, the very start of it, and it didn't really grab me. I have heard from people that really like it that once you kind of start getting more, like, your movement abilities unlocked and stuff, like, it starts feeling better. But I bounced off it a bit. I feel like it's one of those games that, I call this getting my real dad. No, Cassius Bright, my dad in Trails. I feel like Hollow Knight gets also, I call it getting Undertaled, which obviously this has happened to other stuff before, but I feel like it happens a lot with Undertale, so I call it getting Undertaled, which is when something gets hyped up a whole bunch, and then it lessens your enjoyment of the thing because it's been hyped up too much for you. Because your expectations are too high, because people won't shut up about it. Thankfully, this didn't happen to me with Undertale, but I know a lot of people that it did happen to with Undertale. Let's see, 21. Where is that? Here. Man, there's like so much detail on the inner pieces of this kit that are just completely invisible once you put everything together. It's kind of cool. Like, these little pieces of the inner frame have all this mechanical detail molded on them, and it's like, there's just gonna be other parts over this. Speaking of Undertale, actually, I still also haven't finished Deltarune Chapter 4, which I should do at some point. I think the problem is like the infrequent releases of parts of Deltarune are kind of nice, because then you're like, all right, that's enough Undertale stuff for now. But with 2 chapters coming out at the same time, it's like, ooh, this is a lot. Yeah, Everhood's really good. I still haven't played Everhood 2, actually. I was talking to a friend recently, and they mentioned it, and I was like, wait, there was a sequel? I just didn't know about it. I think it helps that Everhood's gameplay is just so fun. There's that, and then stuff from A. 16, 14, and 15. That's the thing about the tiny details, though. It's like, it's one thing if they're just really small and you have to look closely, but these are literally like, we're about to put these red pieces over top of them. You can only see them if you have like X-ray vision or something. You can see the Gundam naked. Oh, here it is. Naked Gundam. Microplastics. I do feel like I probably have a higher percentage of microplastics than other people just because I'm breathing in the dust from sanding these pieces all the time. Are Gundams clothed? Pretty much, I think. I feel like the armor is their clothes, and, like, you know, you can't see the inner frame, so they have clothes on. I was trying to think if there is any, like, stuff where there's an incomplete prototype and it doesn't have any armor, and they pilot it like that, but I don't think so. So I think they do all have clothes on. There are some Gundams that take some of their clothes off, but not all of them. Like, actually, in G Gundam, the American guy, his Gundam, it has this mode where its shoulder pads come off and they turn into, like, boxing gloves. And then, for whatever reason, when he does that, also part of, like, the chest piece flies off. And it doesn't turn into anything, it just flies off. So it's basically his Gundam, like, takes its shirt off. because he's like a boxer. So he puts on the boxing gloves and he takes his shirt off and then he punches hard. It's like before he does that, his Gundam kind of looks like a football player. And then it turns into a boxer because he's American. So I guess those are the American things. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. I wonder if there's a GIF. No, there's not. Oh, this is kind of an okay. Yeah, so it's like a football player, right? Gundam Master. And then it takes its shirt off. And it gets boxing gloves. See? Boop, boop. It strips. Cool design. It is cool. I do think Gundam Master is cool. Oops. That's my playlist. Yeah, he said sport change. It's funny though, because I don't think the pilot is a football player. I think he's just a boxer. So I don't know why he looks like a football player. Oh, also, he has like a flying hoverboard that he rides on. And his name is Chibbity Crockett, because that's the most American name they could make. Chibbity is also fun as a character because he's the guy that always says stuff in English. He's always, oh my god! Holy crap! Also, for like a big part of the show, he always refers to the main character as just Japanese, which feels kind of racist, but I mean, he's American, so... Is it in broken English, though? Yes. I think the funniest thing about Chibbity, and like my favorite thing about him, is he has this group of like these 4 hot girls that hang out with him all the time. And at first you think like, oh, that's like his harem or whatever. But then it becomes clearly apparent that they're not actually a thing. Like, they just kind of hang out with him. And I think it's like gay man and lesbian solidarity. Like, they just work for him, and they're like his besties, but like he's not, you know, with them that way. They're just like his 4 beautiful female best friends that he hangs out with. Okay, so that's on like that. And then these... Wait, which direction do these need to go? The larger piece in the back. Okay. Like this. We're gonna need D10 too, so let's cut that out right now. And then H7 and H8. Where is H? Local. We get to use these super blue pieces. Like, look how blue this is. It's so blue. It is kind of funny that the American Gundam is red, white, and blue, but it doesn't really look any different because basically all Gundams are red, white, and blue. Okay. I was listening to a podcast where one of the guys on it was talking about his experience building Gunpla for the first time. And he was like, you know, the moment when I knew that this was a hobby for crazy people is when part of the instructions told me to cut out this little plastic man and put him inside this little plastic ball. And then that little plastic ball went in the middle of the robot I was building. And there was no way to open up the robot to see the plastic man in there. He was forever encased inside it. And the only reason that I know that he's in there is because I built it. But the reason I was thinking of that is that this kit doesn't come with a little plastic man to put inside, which is kind of sad. I think maybe they don't do that with the Archies as much, because they'd have to be really little. It's more of an MG thing. Yeah, where's our Microman? I think one of my favorite accessories that's come with a Gundam kit is that the Master Grade Turn A Gundam comes with a little plastic cow that you can put inside it. Because there's a scene in the anime where they use its empty missile silos to transport a cow. And you can recreate it using the tiny plastic cow that comes with the model kit. Okay. Oh, we have to panel line. We have to panel line. I'll die if I don't panel line. Okay, so this is going over top of this. And this is clipping onto this. That whole assembly is put into here. Like that. Now we need D7. And I think we get to put a shiny sticker on here. Oh, there's like a bunch of choices of what shiny sticker we put on. Hold up. 20, 21, or 59. Oh, I see. Let's put the one with the little logo on it. I think that's fun. There we go. Shiny. Wow. And then we need these little bits for the shoulders. Wow. Or the arms to plug into later, I guess. I can tell. Oh, yeah. My tummy started getting a little hungry, and I'm like, it must be around noon. Check the clock, 12:03. Accurate timekeeper. Okay, we need stuff from E for this. Where is E? Oh, Gesundheit to me. What did y'all have for lunch today? Make me hungry. I'm already hungry, but make me more hungry. I do have leftover Chinese food in the fridge, so I'm all prepped to chow down. The worst part of the season's changing is that grilling season is ending. Although I guess there's honestly nothing stopping me, really, from using the barbecue in the winter. Aside from the fact just that it's, like, rainy and unpleasant. Basic homemade poutine? Yummy! You did use cheese curds, right? Oh, this way. Obviously, okay, thank God. Sometimes I get scared when people are like, oh my god, poutine, and then they just put like shredded cheese on the fries, and it makes me want to mill myself. Des crottes de fromages. Yummy. Man, poutine is good. There's like a couple places here that have like decent, authentic poutine. I feel like there's two types of poutine you can get here, which is like more like decent, authentic poutine, and then just like slop poutine. But they're both good, because poutine is already kind of slop. But when I say slop poutine, I mean specifically like poutine, and then you can just put whatever you want on it. Like, what do you want on here? You want us to put butter chicken on it? We'll do it. Do you want us to put literally anything you want on here? We'll do it. Oh man, I want poutine now. Oh no. Okay, so this is going in. Wait. Eh? Should I turn this the other way? Oh, I should have turned. Yeah, they should be facing inwards. Okay. Poutine spaghetti. Honestly, that sounds good. This should be this way. Okay. That gold bit we painted earlier is on here. Like this. I think that way. Yeah. This is over top of here. And this is over top of here. Oh, it's coming together. Oh wait, if you did homemade poutine, did you make your own fries? Or did you take pre-existing fries and transform them into poutine? I feel like that's the hardest part, is making good fries. Although, honestly, I feel like maybe sacrilege, but you can put cheese curds and gravy on potato wedges and it still slaps. Dropped a yogurt cup while choosing the coldest yogurt cup. Truly, life is unfair. It's just so full of cruelty and misfortune. Did you get the coldest one, though? The one that dropped cracked open. No! Also, I feel like YouTube chat's latency has been worse, like, the last month or so. I want to do an experiment to see if it is indeed worse. When you hear me say this, type banana in chat. Banana. Okay, that's not that bad. But I feel like it is a bit worse than it used to be. Because I have mine set to like the fastest latency or whatever, and I felt like it used to be pretty much instant, and it's not quite there anymore. Well, yeah. YouTube, I drive so much traffic to your site. You should be giving me better treatment. Making the stuff for the neck right now, so we can attach the head. True, yeah, the DVR thing. I wonder, actually, is that on in my stream? Can you zoom backwards right now? Because I thought I turned it off in the past, but I don't know if it's still off. Oops, I need to pound line this too. Because I don't do much of my stuff through YouTube. I just do it through OBS, so... I only ever really use YouTube when I, like... We do go back? Oh, no. I only ever really use, like, YouTube Studio when I mess up my thumbnail and I need to change it. I feel like DVR is a useful feature in theory, but in practice, it just ends up making people accidentally get out of sync with the stream. So this is going in here, like that. It's kind of a cool design for the neck, actually. Probably can pose very well. And we need H9 and D11. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong runner. That's why I'm confused. Yeah, when you, like, realize your DVR'd, like, 5 minutes in the past. Oh, no. So embarrassing. I should look and see if I can turn that off. If YouTube will let me do that. Okay, we have that. We need H9. And then I'm gonna need H6 as well. We're almost done the body. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that super exciting? This. Oh, to fix errors and stuff. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used it for that. I guess it's pretty different. I think the problem is, like, so much of stuff on YouTube is made for uploading videos, and a lot of stuff for, like, streams and VODs is a little wonky. But I do appreciate that they will just save your VODs by default instead of having to, like, jump through hoops like you do on Twitch. Shorts is also wonky. Oh, yeah. I was about to say I've never used shorts. I've never used shorts on this channel. Back when I was doing more clipping stuff for other VTubers, I tried out shorts. Shorts is weird too, because it's like anything with like certain dimensions and a certain length is just like automatically a short. Yeah, and like changing the thumbnails on shorts is really weird too. I feel like it's just when a company gets a certain size, especially if they have like a mobile version and a web version, it ends up being like different teams that work on developing each one, and the feature parity just starts like disappearing. And they become like completely different applications. I know, like, sometimes if I like wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm dying, I can't stream this morning, and I want to like change the time of my stream or like make it private from my phone, I need to like open the desktop version of YouTube Studio on my phone and then use it to change stuff. It's such a pain in the butt. I wonder if YouTube has like an API you can call to do stuff like that, because I feel like it would be so useful for streamers if you made an application that you could just customize your template for how you wanted to do it, and then you press one button and it takes down your stream waiting room and makes a tweet saying, sorry, I can't do the stream today. And it just handles everything with one press. It would be so useful. Or honestly, even something that like hooks into OBS that like when you make your stream waiting room, it also tweets for you would be super sick. Like it makes your waiting room and then it makes a tweet with a link to it that's like, hey. streaming. Me says all this stuff. Me is a programmer that could potentially make all this stuff. Also, me isn't going to work on any of this because it's... I think the problem with programming as a job is that when I'm done work, I'm like, I don't want to program. Oh, that's scary. I haven't seen the YouTube comment AI thing before. I guess I haven't commented on anything in a while. That is freaky. Oh, wait. I thought I cut that out. Oh, it's right here. Need to line this too, even though I think it's gonna be invisible. All right, we have all the pieces. 40K subs. Oh my god, that's a lot of subs. I am almost at 100. I feel like if I hit 100, I should do something cool, but I don't know what. Time to make a new YouTube. YouTube 2. Oh wait, there's actually one more piece I need to cut out. I can't believe I forgot to cut this out. It's important. When was Adspocalypse? When was this? I don't know my history. Maid outfit on 100. Goshijin-sama? Oh, 2017. Oh, I guess 2017 is a long time ago. Or 2016. I was listening to someone talk about 2017 being a long time ago recently, and I was like, that wasn't that long ago. That's when I graduated from university. And then I had to face the fact that it was, in fact, 8 years ago. Yeah, I just have like the little cuffs on, and you're like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm totally wearing a total maid outfit, everybody. Oh my god. Tadaima goshijin-sama. Wait, no. Okaeri. Tadaima. Oh, it is Tadaima. It is Okaeri. It's Okaeri. Okaeri. Okaeri goshijin-sama. Wink. And I can make almu rice. Have you seen those plastic model kits that have like the onigiri that are just like a million grains of rice that you have to cut out? Those are insane. Like people that make Gundams like this are also insane, but at least we're not as insane as those people that make the rice kits. Which direction is this going? This way? I think so. This way? Yes. Okay. No.A Bun, hi. Hello to Kyong. Do you think I'd be a good maid? I think so. High key, I'd probably be like better at RPing a maid than RPing a butler. Kind of sad, but kind of true. I think so too. Oh no. This is where you're supposed to go. No, Noah, I bet you'd be really good at being a butler. But I guess it's real. I just have to accept the things I'm good at. Which is, I guess, being a maid. But I want to be cool. Okay, and we need these little gold bits. We're gonna go in here, question mark. Like this. Are they going to? Feels like they don't want to. Oh, maybe they need to be further back. Yes. I see. Okay, there we go. Moe. I just hate serving people. Real. I've already done my time doing a customer service job. Okay, there's the little shoulder Vulcans. I think that's the right spot for them, right? Aren't they supposed to be further up? Feels like they won't fit if they go further up. I guess they are supposed to be here. Little green piece. Might sleep soon. It's almost 4 a.m. Go sleep. It's good to sleep. It's healthy. I'm also like almost done, so you're not missing much. So we're just gonna finish the body. That there, and then this on the back. that goes back up. Says the yogurt eater at 3 a.m. The yogurt eater. That's like, he's saying that makes me think of in Elden Ring when they're talking about all the people, and they're like, the nefarious yogurt eater. Yeah, thankfully I wasn't working in food, but I did work at like a touristy place doing customer service stuff. And it was something. I did that, and I worked at a climbing gym once, too. Ooh, this looks so good, though. Look, 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 look. Wow! Looking good. Looking cool. That's the shining Gundam. They're shining. Look at how they shine. And the cockpit opens up. Sort of. Like that. Yippee! I think that's what we will do for today. I'm not gonna start making other stuff because it's gonna take forever. As a Chaos Emerald. Chaos Control! I always think of, are y'all familiar with that video? You know, like the, or I think it was a comic first, but then someone voiced it. Where it's like, Obama's like, huh, you mean the Chaos Emeralds. Chaos Control. Oh, you mean the Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, there is our Shining Gundam with its body and its head. And its, like, very flexible neck. So it can, like, put its head forwards a lot. Very cool. But that is a good spot to finish up for now. Neck? Yeah, it's got a neck. Look at this. Look at this. Whoop. It can, like, shrimp mode. It can have bad posture like a computer science person. Yeah, it can gamer pose. It just needs the hunched over shoulders too, and it's perfect. Yeah, it can shrimp. The thing about the Gundams in G is you wear like a bodysuit that like links how the Gundam moves directly to your body. So if you have a gamer pose and you get in one of these, the Gundam will also gamer pose. It's true. Okay. Ow. I'm sore. I am also shrimping right now. I think that's why I'm sore. So it's time to end stream. But have a good time of day, y'all. And thanks for hanging out. I think tomorrow morning, because it is Labor Day, I might stream the new Metal Gear remake. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But maybe. Maybe stream tomorrow. Maybe. But for now, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good time of day. Enjoy yogurt and living. Yeah. I'll see you later. Bye.